All right, we are live here on Hescalade 85 YouTube channel, Shaking. Um, it is 10 o'clock Saturday, December 21st. We're about to do all the game picks for week 16. Last week, week 15, we went 10 and 5, $160. If I did the math correct. Yeah, $160. We're up 790 on the year. 113.83 and 4. It's a record 14-7 on the pick of the week. That's going to get paid pick of the week. So here we go. I mean, 15 games about as many as you can get, and we rocked it out. So let's go. Let's keep it up. We got 3 weeks left. Brought to you by Old Smoky Peanut Butter Whiskey. Amazing. All right, here we go. I'm tired and I want to watch the Buckeyes game, so I'm trying to hurry. I know it already started. I'm way behind. 1 o'clock, we got the 2-12 Giants heading to the 7-7 Falcons. Falcons favored by 8.5, 43.5 is the over/under. Michael Penix Jr. is starting because they're going to cut Kirk Cousins, I guess, is the rumor. The Giants stink. Falcons stink. I am going to take the Falcons on this one. I don't like 8.5. I think it grew a little bit over the last day and a half. But I think they'll focus more on running the ball, which means more Bijan Robinson, which I think will favor the Falcons because I don't think the Giants have a good offense. And if the Giants fall behind, they got to pass more. I like a couple players in the secondary of the Falcons. So, yeah, give me the Falcons on covering 8.5. 12-2 Lions head to the 4-8 disappointment called the Bears. Bears are home dogs plus 6.5. 47.5 is the over/under. The Lions defense has been replaced like twice this year. They have so many injuries. And David Montgomery is out for the year. I think it was a MCL or ACL. I don't know, something awful. Like, I feel bad for that dude. And I think the Lions in general were the favorite, but they've got so many injuries. I just don't see them pulling it off this year. I think it's going to be one of those things where it's like, we think back and we'll be like, man, remember how good that team was? They should have won it all, but injuries. So anyway, I'm still taking the Lions because the Bears suck. I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit of a sloppy game. Jared Goff's got to play outside. He sucks outside, but I think Gibbs and Dan Campbell's toughness win this one by more than 6.5. 3-11 Browns head to the 6-8 streaking Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are now favored by 8.5. This spread is growing like crazy. 46.5 is the over/under. Browns are starting that guy. I can't remember. He's got 3 names. They all stink. Njoku's questionable. I don't think playing. They're not going to be able to pass the ball. Nick Chubb's out for the year. He loves feasting with the Bengals. Bengals do have some offensive line issues, and this is just a big number. I hate it, but I think the Bengals offense rolls again because they've been rolling on everybody this year. I think they can get the 10 points. I think the defense can hang out pretty good. Sam Hubbard's out because he caught a touchdown pass and hurt his knee. That was a great idea. Another great play by Zach Taylor. I mean, again, they're trying to stay in the hunt, and you just lost arguably your second best defensive player that you have left. So maybe your best against the run on the end anyway. So that stinks. That's going to hurt them. But that being said, Bengals cover 8.5. 3-11 Titans head to the 6-8 Colts. Colts favored by 3.5. 42.5 is the over/under. I hate both teams in this game. I'm not going to lie. But for the sake of picking someone, give me the Colts. We're going to move on. Richardson sucks, by the way. He can run the ball. Put him at fullback next year. 8-6 Rams head to the 4-10 Jets. Jets plus 3. 46.5 is the over/under. This one I went back and forth on. I really think the Rams are the better team. Aaron Rodgers is playing a little bit better. The Jets' offense is a little bit better lately. I think I want the Rams to win. I want to take the Rams. But I'm actually going to take the Jets here with the idea that this seems like the New York Jets. Like, they're out of it. There's no reason for them to win. Aaron Rodgers is, I don't even know, maybe auditioning for other teams. Who cares? I just think the Jets pull this off with +3 at home. 2-12 Eagles head to the 9-5 Commanders. Commanders home dogs plus 3.5, 45.5 the over under. Give me the Eagles all day. Yeah, and let's go ahead and make that the Hescalade get paid pick of the week. We're taking the Eagles. We're putting 50 on the Eagles. I like the way they've been playing. I think they're peaking at the right time. And with Detroit's injuries, I don't want to say it's wide open, but I think they become, if not the favorite, one of the favorites. And again, I think with the injuries to Detroit, it levels. It's even playing field at least now if they match up with them. 7-7 Cardinals head to the 3-11 Panthers. Panthers home dogs 4.5, 47.5 the over under. Give me the Cards all day, and let's go ahead and make that the second Hescalade get paid pick of the week. The Cardinals' offense has been struggling a little bit, but I feel like when your offense is struggling, go play the Panthers' defense. I think the Cardinals' defense has improved a little bit. They've been playing better all year. I just don't think the Panthers have enough weapons. And I think Kyler Murray actually has a big game. I think James Conner is going to eat. I think he gets like $150 and a couple scores. Like, it's going to be a good day for James Conner, as long as he doesn't rip a ACL or something. 4 o'clock, 12-2 Vikings, another good team. We actually have a shot at winning the division, I think. Wow. Head to Seattle, play 8-6 Seahawks. Seahawks home dogs plus 3, 42.5 the over under. I'm going to take the Vikings. I like their defense in this one a little bit. I think they'll match up pretty well. And I like everything Sam Darnold's doing. So give me the Vikings. 3-11 Pats head to 11-3 Bills. Bills favored by 14.5, 46.5 the over under. I'm going to go with the Bills to score. I think it's a lot of points. I hate it. I hate this many points, but Patriots defense stinks, and the Bills won't punt this game. If the Bills don't punt, 14.5 is not that impossible. 3-11 Jags head to the 2-12 Raiders. Raiders are favored by 2.5, 40.5 the over under. Give me the Jags. I like the way Mac Jones is playing, and I don't know. I like their weapons better. Max Crosby's out on the other side still, obviously. The Raiders just had McCormick get hurt, who I don't think he's anybody special, but he was playing good for them, and at a time they needed somebody else to play good. Brock Bowers is the only thing they have on offense. Jacoby Myers is pretty good too. But I don't remember. I think O'Connell is going to play, but still. 6-8 Niners head to Miami to play 6-8 Dolphins. Dolphins home dogs plus 1.5. Again, Niners pretty banged up. Bosa questionable. There was somebody else who was hurt. I don't remember. Dolphins had their own amount of injuries to overcome. I'm going to say give me the Niners on the road here. I'll take the Niners covering 1.5. Oh, man. Wow. I've never done this. This might be a first. I think we're going to get greedy here because we're up so much. That's questionable. All right, 8-6 Bucks head to the 6-8 Cowboys. Cowboys home dogs plus 3.5, 48.5 the over under. Give me the Bucks. I'm not going to do a third pick. Let's just call it the Bucks. If I had to, I actually now think if I had to pick one, that would be it. The Cowboys don't have a chance to win this game. I bet they play good, but not good enough. I think the Bucks are awesome. They're going to win the division. 5-9 Saints head to the 10-4 Packers. 14.5 the over under. 42.5. So many points, but that dude who started before, I think is starting again, or Spencer Rattler. It doesn't matter. Hate it. God, 14.5 so much. I'm going to take the Packers out. We're going with the big spread. All right, here we go. Recap out. Falcons cover 8.5 at home against the Giants. Lions cover 6.5 on the road against Bears. Bengals cover big 8.5 at home against the Brownies. Colts cover 3.5 at home against the Titans. Jets plus 3 at home against the Rams. Eagles cover 3.5 on the road against the Commanders. And the Hescalade get paid pick of the week. The Cardinals go to Carolina. 2 road teams around. Cover 4.5 in the second Hescalade get paid pick of the week. The Vikings go on the road, beat Seattle, cover 3. Bills at home, cover 14.5 against the poor Pats. Jags head out to Vegas, have some fun, get a win, cover 2.5. I'm sorry, getting 2.5. 49ers cover 1.5 in Miami, South Beach. Tampa Bay goes down to Dallas, covers 3.5 on the road on Sunday night. And on Monday night, the Saints show us they are done playing already, even though it's only week 16. And the Packers show us that they might be able to go to the Super Bowl as well, because the NFC North is the division this year, minus the Bears. The Packers cover 14.5. Josh Jacobs scores twice. All right, everybody enjoy the games and have a good weekend. I think I might actually have another one coming up. I might do a Christmas Eve one so I can get a couple of those games. I probably will, because I want to get the Christmas games and I want to get the Saturday games. And I still have to work every day that's not Christmas. So look for that to drop if you're trying to win some more money, because that's what we're doing. All right. Happy holidays.